Hello and welcome back to Homegrown Theater Camp. I'm your director Mackenzie, and today in rehearsal we will go on an environment walk, learn how to walk like an old pirate, and start blocking the play. Today's rehearsal centers around movement, so you need to warm up first. While you do that, I'm going to learn a basic sailing knot. Okay, well, I don't know when I'll ever use this, but I guess we can get back to rehearsal now. To explore some of the ways that we can express ourselves physically on stage, we're going to go on an environment walk. You can begin by walking around your space completely normally. Next, I'll begin suggesting different environments, and you should adjust your movement as if you're in each of these environments. Move as if it's a warm summer's day. Next, try a cold winter's day. A light rain shower. A heavy thunderstorm. Now you're in the middle of a tornado. Climbing a tall mountain. Trekking through the rainforest. Wading through a tall grass prairie. Floating out to sea. Now you're on a blazing desert island. Good job. Now, think back on that exercise. What sort of choices did you make to let the audience know where you are? As actors, we use body language and other movement to tell the audience more about our environment and who we are as characters. So, once you take a unique walk and movement style that you develop for your character and combine it with exercises like this, acknowledging the environment around you, you give the audience a full story just through your physicality alone. One of the characters in the play has a very distinctive physicality, and that is Long John Silver, the cook. In the novel, Long John Silver walks with a peg leg, but seeing as how creating and using a peg leg safely in a matter of days is not exactly ideal, we've recommended that you walk with a limp instead. The trick to walking with a limp is to remain consistent. You want to develop your style, and then each time you're playing that character, stick to it. So essentially, you don't want to forget that your character has a limp. Raimy is going to help us with this and demonstrate how you can walk like Long John Silver.
Hi, I'm Raimy, and I'm going to teach you how to do a limp. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you know which foot you're going to limp with first. So in my case, my right foot is going to be the one that's limping, and my left foot is going to be the one that is fine. So you got to make sure, I like to bend my knee, got to make sure that you are distributing all your weight onto your fine foot, which is my left foot. And what I like to do is I like to push myself off with my left foot a little bit so that I'm putting all my weight onto my left foot. Make sure that you don't forget which foot you're doing. Yeah, and you push yourself off, and don't spend a lot of time on your right foot because it's broken, right? Like that. Yeah.
If you can stick to that walk, the audience will think you're a real pirate the second you hit the stage. It's time to explore blocking options for your play. Using the notation of different stage directions, try each scene with characters standing in different places. And then, once you find a combination of movement and standing at different parts of the stage that you like, you can write it down, and then try that scene the same way a few times, just running it exactly the same way. That process is called patterning and will help you remember your blocking a lot easier. Once your blocking is patterned in your body, it becomes a lot easier to memorize your lines as well, because you have the visual cues of where you are on stage and what you're doing on stage at the time when you say those lines. It's time for me to weigh anchor and head off, but you've got plenty to do in my stead. Now you're ready to try walking through different environments, walk like Long John Silver, and stage each scene of the play, finding and solidifying the blocking that you like. Tomorrow we learn how to talk like a pirate. Until then, good luck and learn your lines. Thank you for watching Homegrown Theater Camp. You can subscribe to join the cast and download the script from our website. Homegrown Theater Camp is produced by Blixt Locally Grown, with support of the Nebraska Arts Council, the Nebraska Cultural Endowment, the Pearle Francis Finigan Foundation, Union Bank and Trust, and generous individual donors.